first, let's talk about California, where Governor Gavin Newsom has vetoed a controversial bill that would require courts, when considering custody issues, to take into account whether parents would affirm the gender identity of their child. Now, this bill had overwhelming support in the Assembly. It was passed 57 votes to 16, so it's a huge thing for Newsom to veto the bill. Gavin Newsom, explaining his decision, said a court under existing law is already required to consider a child's health, safety and welfare when determining the best interests of a child in these proceedings, including the parent's affirmation of the child's gender identity, so he couldn't see any reason in passing this new law. Now, Newsom's move has prompted speculation that he is positioning himself to run for president, and this is his way of, demonstrating his moderate credentials. What does it say about the Democrats that in order to be seen as a moderate, all you've got to do is simply not insist that parents who believe that sex is a fixed biological reality should be allowed to keep their kids?
Yeah, indeed. But look, to be perfectly honest, though, I don't really care how someone gets to the right end. If they get to the right end, good on them. That's exactly how it should be. I mean, you can come up with any, because the fairies at the bottom of the garden told me to do it. I don't particularly care. The decision he has made here is the right one. Mm-hmm. It was the wrong law. He's vetoed it. It is the correct circumstance for those veto powers to be used. I don't care why he did it.
Gotta disagree with you there. Motive matters, because as James just explained, and I firmly believe, he has done this to cozy up to Conservatives, to shill for votes. Let's say he is positioning himself to run for president. So motive matters, because if you don't know that and you've just seen what I've done on the surface, you're going to think that if you vote for me, you're going to get more of the same. No, you're not.
Yeah, but is someone going to change their mind from being a Conservative voter to voting for him because he did this?
They might be more likely to. Soft voters or Dems who lean conservatively. Remember, he's the Californian rep. You don't get more left than this guy. It was just last week he was grinning, laughing and announcing that his state is now going after fossil fuel companies, suing them, saying, oh, you didn't give us enough of a heads up about the impact that your work has on the climate over the last 50 years.
You can hold both positions at the same time, though, can't you? Can't you on the one hand say, good decision, of course, while at the same time saying he gets no credit for it?
No, I'll take the win. I've made that very clear. I'm just saying that motive does matter. You're saying I couldn't care less. I do. Because we know full well that were he to make it to the president, oh, God forbid, nobody would be getting more of the same. Yeah, so him trying to market himself that way...
It doesn't matter, we're getting a brain dead bloke for Democratic nominee anyway. He's already the president, so who gives a toss?